Okay, it's time for a plant update. Here's the two-pot system. It's just dirt, any kind of dirt, it doesn't matter. And this is was an empty pot, and then I put my the junk from my juicer, the pulp, I put it in here, and then I cover it with dirt so it doesn't have a scent and it doesn't attract bugs or the dogs. I might be doing the layers a little thick though, because I do see a little gnat right there, so maybe gnats can smell it. I might have to do a little thicker layer. But yeah, I mean, it's just gonna compost there, and once that's full, I can excuse me, I can take it out to the compost pile. It makes life easier, so I don't have to keep going to the compost pile a million times. Here's a bell pepper sprout. It's hanging in there, not doing great, but it's hanging in there. This is cool. This is a piece of my Texas mallow Turk's cap. It broke off, and I planted it into dirt like that and pulled off a bunch of leaves, and it actually cloned itself. So it's alive, and that's really cool. Now I got two of those plants. This is an old lucky bamboo. My lucky bamboos just never survive. I think it's too far gone to save, really. One of the stalks might be able to, that's just a terrible pot for it though. Okay, moving along. The purslane's dying out. We got a lot of rain. It doesn't do well with lots of rain. I'm not talking about the cactus, I'm talking about this little plant here. Natural weed. It tastes good and is healthy with lots of omega-3 fatty acids. Okay, so here's one of my tomato plants. These are solar fire. See, solar fire. It grew up during all that rain. It grew up out of the pot and onto the ground, and then when leaves are on the ground, at least around in my area, they get eaten up by bugs. And if they're off the ground, then they survive better. But like, this got some bad stuff going on. These marks on the leaves, that's some kind of bug. I forget the name of it, but they live inside the leaf and they eat around in it. And see, it's in a couple places. Oh, and this is the one that had the curling of the leaves down here. And that's another thing, like a virus. So it's just been a weak plant altogether. But we'll see. It's got. Gotta make it focus. There. That's where tomatoes come out of, if it's gonna have any. Here's some more. And here's some more. So this is a determinate tomato variety, meaning that it will put out all its tomatoes at once and then die. I think that's right. And typically they're smaller, bushier, and don't vine up so high. Alright, here's our Mexican petunias coming back nicely everywhere. There's some over there and there and there. And see, now you can see the flowers. I don't think last time we had any flowers on them. They make lots of pretty flowers. And these flowers only last one day. Ooh, a hawk! They last one day. Here's some morning glories growing through. They're living in this bush on the other side of the fence. And here's some morning glories trying to come up. They'll die out, the dog will kill them. Here's my strawberry plant. I put these rocks around the base because the leaves were on the ground and then bugs would eat them. So you don't want leaves on the ground. I'm trying to keep the leaves up, elevated off the ground. It's hard to do. They kind of want to be on the ground. Maybe by weaving marriage. Come on. There. Nope. Oh well. See, this one was on the ground, it took some damage. Look at this big guy. He used to only be up to here. Right there, sorry. Here. Now look at him. This is the stevia. It it's like 500 times sweeter than sugar. It's an alternative to sugar. Here's the banana pepper. As you can see, the pepper's gone. It got infected and I cut it off. Not doing super good. Bugs eating your plants and viruses and stuff. It's because of the soil. And this soil is not. Oh my god, what is that? Some kind of fungus or bug or something. See that orange? Little orange dots. Anyways, this is the purple bell pepper? Yeah, purple bell pepper. That's what that is. Also not doing super well. The soil is not ideal. Chard, not doing well. That one died a long time ago. Chard, not doing too good. I cut a bunch of leaves off of it yesterday. It is getting eaten. Fucking roly-polies. This dude's all red now. That's what happens when the peppers mature. They turn red. They're all over the place. They're real spicy too. I collect them up, eat them. They're spicy. This guy. Oh yeah, look at him. You know what plant this is? Look at that pepper. I cut the other 3 off. And you can see it's gonna make some more right there. That's the beginning of another pepper. There's one over here, and so on. One over here. A lot of them, pretty much at every junction of the. So it's doing good. One of the main differences between it and the other plants, other than obvious stuff, is that this side here is like shaded better by the fence because it's against the fence. But this side here, the sun comes up over like that, and so this one gets more sunlight. But yeah, I mean, look at that plant. It has grown a lot. That is the not a Carolina Reaper. That's the hottest pepper in the world. This one's the second hottest. I'm trying to remember the name. I'll say it once I remember it. All my old tomato plant that I transplanted died. It's just sticks now. My apple trees are doing awful. Truly awful. Apple trees are just not suited for Texas. I mean, if you buy one that's really big, you can manage to keep it alive, but the soil in these things is pretty much ideal, and so the only thing that I could do better is have better shade for them, and this is still pretty good shade, so not much to say about that other than apple trees don't do great in Texas. They'll probably die whenever it freezes too. Making our way along here. Some plants, dirt. Oh, my knee hurts. Sorry if I'm grunting. Here's the aloe vera. It's recovered. See the colors back in it? I really hurt it bad when I put it out in the sun. Aloe vera likes shade. I mean, it can handle some sun. I think especially large plants can handle some sun, but you know, just from experience, my aloe vera likes shade. And there's some San Pedro. It's grown larger again. The compost pile is looking good. I think since I mixed it and since we got so much rain, we got a week's worth of rain, it's been doing really good. I think it's composting well. Here are my 100 bricks. It cost me $34 or something like that. And that's why my knee is injured. Because of moving all these bricks. Here's the other 2 solar fire tomato plants. They're doing a little better, I think. These 2 are in shade and they have the deeper buckets. They have the, these are global buckets. They got the water reservoir. That one out there, it's just got a pot. So I kind of comparing some things. You know, these are having shade in global bucket, that's having pot in full sun, and then I was thinking about bringing one of these out in the full sun. That's the witch's fire grass thing. It hasn't flowered yet since last time when I first bought it. Inside there is all the compost. Yeah, there's some more Mexican petunias. Don't know what that thing is. Probably some kind of tree, just growing up on its own. A volunteer plant. Other stuff. Okay, here's the newspaper pot thing. Now, what to say about this? Well, I found out that peace lilies don't like direct sunlight. Neither did the stevia, which was a transplant. And I guess these are transplants too, but they handle sun really well. So I put this in the sun. It hurt it bad. Killed off most of the peace lily. I think those bulbs might still be active though, so I could like replant them or something. They'll be fine. Yeah, peace lilies, they don't like sunlight. They're like a shade plant, and they also don't like very much water. And I think that this soil holds in a lot of water, so they're not a good choice for this pot. But these dudes, I think they're gonna do just fine. And it's been 2 weeks since I planted them out there, and I will I'll probably pull them out of there, and in the future I'll pull them out and look at the condition of the soil, since most of that's newspaper. See how that's going. Oh, that vine looks like it's recovering well. It liked that rainfall. I forget what kind of vine that is. Oh yeah, I don't know what kind it is. It's just growing next to our tree. Another volunteer plant. Here's the ash tree. It's doing okay. Pretty good. We got some mushrooms from all the rain. Here's the pear tree, doing very bad. I don't know if it's gonna make it. My basil's huge. I cut a whole bunch off of it every week or every other week, because if you let it go and flower, then it kind of gets weak and dies. So it just keeps growing. It's awesome. Great plant if you need like an intro plant, an easy little plant to take care of. Basil is very easy to take care of. That's true for most herbs. What the fuck? Damn bugs. Okay, here's my mallow. It's doing nice. Once again, bugs, but you know, organic gardening bugs. So yeah, here's the cool thing. Look at all that growth. Oh man. Oh man. Bugs got the tip of this. That sucks. Well, this is very new growth right here. Looks like the bugs got it a little. That sucks. Here's some air roots. That's crazy. Air roots. That I could cut that off. I could cut that off right there and make a new plant. Guarantee you. So yeah. It's a big one. Man, I'm gonna start getting dragon fruit one of these days. Here's the other guy. He had a piece break off there, and I tried propagating that piece and it didn't turn out because I was stupid. It fucked it up. So yeah, there's that. That's my favorite. Dragon fruit. Very cool. Very nice cactus. And then everything else is, you know, stupid prickly pear taking over. Avocado trees dying completely. I guess that's everything. There's a dragonfly. Come here, dragonfly. Good. Alright, thank you for watching. Have a nice day. Goodbye.